gonna leave that in there. Alright, what's going on, man? It's your boy Grailed, and I'm back with another video. If I am not starting somewhere, I am not going anywhere. So look, this is gonna be STREETOVEMBER Part 2, Episode 2, Series 2, Chapter 2, like whatever you wanna call it. It's 2. I am recording this video on Thursday, November 24th. Yes, I am recording this on Thanksgiving. I did not go home. I didn't go see my family out in Houston. I just stayed here. I cooked. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted. I made some collard greens, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, turkey. Like, I know how to throw down for real. Like, I could get down. But the reason I mention that is because Black Friday is upon us. Cyber Monday is upon us. And I want to tell y'all how y'all can afford some of these pieces that might be out of your price range, how they can be in your price range, especially with Cyber Monday and Black Friday coming up. So I'm gonna be telling you how to acquire. Some of these pieces might be your grail piece. Some of these pieces might have just been something that you wanted on, you know, you might have saw somebody else where you wanted that piece. So without further ado, I'm gonna be giving you some useful tips that I use to acquire some dope hype pieces. Number 1 is going to be something I do quite often. I shop out of season. And yes, that means exactly what it means. That means when it's summer, I shop for fall, and when it's fall, I shop for summer, just because typically people are trying to get rid of those products and they're selling it for a crazy price. So I shop out of season. It may sound crazy because you still want to be able to look good for the season that you're currently in, but the prices, the prices are too good, bro. Like, sometimes it's just like, you can get a crazy steal just because it's no longer that season and they're trying to cycle out that product to make room for new product. So I strongly advise you to shop out of season, just because you could just be building up that wardrobe. You don't have to necessarily shop heavy for it. You could get that jacket you wanted. You could get, you know, those pair of shorts you wanted. Like, just get a few pieces. So once that season already kicks off, you're already on the front end to kick off that next season with the pieces you already have. Step 2, I would say 95%, and I'm not playing, 95% of my wardrobe comes from Grailed. And this is not sponsored. So Grailed, if you're watching and you're listening, give me a sponsor. But literally, I'm on Grailed 24/7. And let me just say this, because I'm kind of a menace on Grailed, but that's what the platform's for. If they wouldn't give you an offer button if it wasn't okay for you to offer. So if I see something that's like $350, I'm gonna offer $150, and then I'm gonna start from there. I'm gonna start at a price that I'm like, I'm gonna give it some leeway. I'm not just go completely lowball you. Like, if you have something listed for $350, I'm gonna say like $150, and then we could build from there or see what the wiggle room is. Because some people are willing to let things go for a crazy price. So why pay the premium? Hello, like let's be for real. Like, I am a bargain shopper. I like to shop sales, bargains. I like to get deals, because then the more money I have, the more pieces I can buy. So yeah, on Grailed, I'm kind of a menace. So much so that I changed my name on Grailed. I changed my picture. Like, it's just unrecognizable. So I'm going into, you know, people messages, lowballing them, just because you never know. That one person is gonna be like, sure, dude. I'm like, all right, perfect. But be respectful. So if someone has something listed, it's a crazy Grailed piece, they have it listed for $850. Don't say, oh, I got 20 bucks. Like, don't be a jackass. All right, so I'm sitting here editing this video, and I remembered that Grailed also reaches out to their sellers. I know Depop does as well, to try to incentivize them to mark their items down by a certain percentage. So like, it's just another good time to get in with buying a piece that you've been eyeing for a while, because these people, you know, are getting reached out to by Grailed or Depop and telling them to, oh, we'll do this for you if you mark, you know, some of your items down by 30%, 40%. So yeah, I just wanted to add that little tidbit. But back to the video. Step 3, This is something that I got hip to during the pandemic. I didn't really know about this website until the pandemic hit, but Essence, their sale is so crazy, bro. Like, they're marking down brands like Issey Miyake. They're marking down brands like Wells Bonner, they're Helmut Lang, like any streetwear brand you could really think of for the most part, they have it on their website. So if you wait till their seasonal sale, you can snag up a crazy piece. Crazy. Like, I know I got my orange Issey Miyake pants from Essence. I got some Well Bonner's pants from them, like some parachute pants. And it was like 170 or like 150 for these items. Like, and these are typically things that, like, when they're in season and it's like, you know, freshly hitting the market, it's like $300. Like, and it's like going for 169. And another tip, if you wait, like, okay, let's say, you know, sometimes Essence shows that they have things where it's like one remaining. You don't really want to wait for that because somebody might take that. So if you really want it, you don't want to wait till someone snags it up. Like, that's the one caveat to that. But as the sale keeps going on, they're going to keep marking it down for a lower price. So something that might have been marked down at 50%, you know, by, you know, a week or two later, it might be marked down to 60. And then another week from that might be 70. So it really just depends on the item, but sometimes it's good to wait it out. It may drop once more. So like, sometimes I'll put it in my cart or on my wish list and I'll just watch it. And if it drops again, I'm like, boom. Quick side note, funny enough, I posted this TikTok a while ago. Like, I was still living at home. This is like 2020. I posted this TikTok a while ago about how to get affordable sneakers. I'll click on their filter tab and I'll just do lowest to highest. So then it'll show me like the cheapest thing and then it'll go into the highest thing. So like, I was surprised. People in the comments was like, oh, like, can you show us a tutorial on how to do that? I'm like, bro, like, it's just something that I've always done. So I never thought that people don't do that. But if you go to Essence and you click on the tab, they have like highest sale to lowest sale. And that's another way to find some crazy like discounts, like 70% off, 80% off. Like, I've seen like Rick Owens, like, even though it's still a high price point, I've seen Rick Owens get marked down like 60% on their website. So like, I'm not a Rick shopper. I'm just saying, like, I know people like Rick Owens. Just use that as an example. But yeah, Essence is a great one. I buy from Essence all the time just because when that sale comes around, I know I'm about to find something crazy on there for a crazy price. Step 4, if you are a frugal shopper like I am, you should still go thrifting. Even though it seems like thrifting is a dead sport because there's so many people entering the resale game now that like you think that you can't find something, but every once in a while I go thrifting and I still find something really dope. So like, even though it's kind of dying, I know some brands are even hiring, like I know Goodwill is hiring like a specialist so they could find these pieces that people are finding and selling for crazy prices. They're finding specialists to kind of sort out that. So they're kind of like, you know, cutting it out, you know, trying to get on it first. But you can still find something dope. But also yard sales. A lot of people don't go to yard sales. I see yard sales every once in a while, like posted on a tree, like yard sale or estate sale. Like, go to those because those people are directly selling their stuff. They're probably gonna get you a better price just because they know, like, if they don't sell it here, they just have to give it away. So like, yard sales, thrift stores are still amazing. Like, you just gotta find one that not too many people know about, which is hard, but it still can be done. And last but not least, let me just say this because it happens every year. And I don't know if this is just my own personal headcanon on, you know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but Cyber Monday always has the better deals. Yeah. They always do. Like, that store sale is like, oh, 20% off. Like, bro, that's not really a sale, bro. Like, I could have saved that. Like, I don't want that. I want the 30, 40% off, like the 50s. Like, let's get into that. Like, y'all, Black Friday is supposed to be this spectacular thing. And I feel like the only thing that really gets marked down crazy is like technology. So people buy their TVs. Also, why do you need a new TV every year? Why? Explain that. But I feel like fashion, the sales really aren't selling. You know, like I've worked in retail. I've worked at PacSun. I've worked at Steve Madden. I've worked at Dillard's, Macy's, and I work at the store I work now. I worked at Everlane at one point. And the sale is never just super crazy on Black Friday anymore. I feel like Cyber Monday, which a lot of brands are pushing their online business more, like Cyber Monday is the bigger clean out. So Cyber Monday is gonna be the one that you most likely wanna invest into. Just because you don't have to leave your house, you don't have to deal with the craziness of people pushing each other over, trying to get that last shirt, those last pair of socks. Like in the comfort in your home, you're just typing away, trying to find something. Like it doesn't take much to do that. So this is gonna be an added tip because I thought about it after I recorded the video. I know a lot of people are starting to use things like Klarna, Affirm, and like, you know, pay now and pay in installments, like 4 payments of this. Like that is another way you can buy something, because I know a lot of brands are starting to add that option as something you can use. I'm just going to say, if you're going to use it, just make sure you're doing it responsibly. That's all. But it is a good way to like, oh, like if something is this amount, you only have to pay like 20 or 30 bucks for 4 months. Like I understand the appeal for it. All I'm saying is just make sure you make your payments. But yeah, Klarna, Affirm, all those things make it available for you to purchase things in the now rather than like having to build up the money to buy it in full. You could pay it in payments. So if you're gonna use it, just make sure you use it responsibly. But that is an added tip I wanted to add in there. But yeah, let me know if y'all have any tips on how to acquire like, you know, some Grail pieces, how to acquire, you know, high-end things for a better price, because I'm always trying to figure out how I can afford something without trying to eat top ramen for the next week. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of the video, man. Again, thank y'all for all the love y'all show me. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and sub up. We almost to 500 subscribers, man. Let's keep pushing. Also, get me to 17K on Instagram. I'm tired of waiting. It's 16.8. I know the cousins can do it. So get me there. Yeah. Without further ado, y'all know what I do. I'll catch y'all in the next one.
But I love the way you work it. Ay, I love the way you work it for